said she couldn't lift her arm. She said it was too short, it would hurt. Did you say brain rot? You said brain rot? No, I said
What, that's mine? Thank you. Who you talking to, Riri? Hey, Riri, do me a favor. Go get me a metal spoon. Go get me a silver spoon, cause this ain't gonna work with this
We
this
find
one.
ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
I'm cool with the spoon.
Crowd is ready as their guys get
Thank
set
you.
to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What garlic bread?
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And the second down now.
I ain't know. I missed it.
There very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting down past the 45. And he's
Good stun up tackle.
with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Gathers fast.
And he'll slip his way
Get him,
across
Gathers.
the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
We've caught a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Oh shit.
2nd and 14. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Trying to lay one up deep.
Give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Man, where that dude come from?
Finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He's brought a couple of Broncos there in on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job.
Didn't tell me it was hot. About to burn me up. Sure, I don't know.
By the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
There you go, Mickey Mick.
But not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense. Someone's going to run for some.
Mickey Mick ain't running out of bounds.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Mixon trying to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
I don't know how I'm at the 2, but I rolled and got through there for. I should be at least at the 1 or even the inch. I actually thought I scored.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon.
Let's go. Made him hesitate. He had to watch that other route. Made him hesitate for a second.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. He had the option to.
We had no intentions of throwing that pill.
It's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
What's that? I was about to thought you was in, so I was wait. I was. But I thought you was eating, so I was just gonna wait.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Go get him, Barnes.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Go get him.
The Bengal pressure gets him.
Go get him.
Down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Come on, bro.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over.
How y'all didn't touch my man at all?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
That's my fault.
Well, so much for setting the
I should step. I probably stepped up in the pocket.
Big sack that loses that kind of yardage. Not a great start.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Ah!
And that one goes
Throw out a sack, shit.
He wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be
They said out of range.
The coverage too good there.
Come on, man. How's that out of range?
It's fourth down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had
Go get them, Gathers.
Now they punted it away. So
Go get them, Gathers.
That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Second and 8. Play action. Now it's Tua. Dancing to his left.
Why did you?
That's complete.
That must. Why did you run away?
Goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there.
And why did he get so much time, bro?
21-yard line.
We had him in a box. Y'all gave him way too much time.
Now with a 1st and 10, all the way down at the 21-yard line. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Number 21, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they give this time to the tailback.
Come on, man. What's with this throwing players forward?
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Cincinnati.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Fuck. I gotta stay with him now.
On 2nd down, Tua.
I had to stay with him because I moved him. I hate that. And I moved him on accident trying to switch to another man.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
the shotgun now. Here's an inside.
Man, get out of here.
There he goes, right
Get out of here. They
side.
let him bounce off like a ping pong through there. Get out of here.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw.
You got to lead that up. You got to lead that up. It's too much room back there. It's too much room back there. You got to lead that up. It's way too much room back there. And I'm pressing up. You got to just... that's a touchdown. There's nobody in back of him. Like, how could you throw it short like that?
Brandon McManus to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
Okay, they just dropping motherfuckers 30 yards back.
You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's got room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they can...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
For the extra point.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this.
You could try something different when you go there.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late
Say
opportunity
what?
here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Open man,
If my hand can hold up, baby.
and he'll be
Yeah.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they elect to
All right.
decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
Whatever I can do. I don't know.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Good
for
throw,
a
Matt.
TD. John Ross, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And oh, it's blocked. And the Broncos have it. But
How did that even get blocked?
bring this one back in the extra point attempt, unsuccessful.
How did that?
Well, times have definitely changed on the.
It was perfect. How did it even get blocked?
A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Because let's face it, a lot of time on
No,
extra
well.
points, the effort is not what it is when
Matt
you're trying to
and
block a
shit.
field goal.
No doubt about it. Before when the
I
ball
beat
was
myself.
snapped on the 2-yard line,
Interception
after the virtual
returns.
chip shot, now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A
Reed,
gain of 5, good enough for
go
the
back
first
to order
down.
in your plan.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. As they'll stop
Oh,
it
that
with
wasn't
just
even no
a few
first.
seconds to
Get
go
out
in
of
the
here.
first half.
Make sure you do it
So from the
tomorrow.
36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He sets to fire deep. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Yard line.
Second and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Tua setting up shop to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Here comes Johnson on the return. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Rihanna, bring me one of those pops underneath the counter.
Bengals drive about to get going. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
No. Because you can't. You can have one. Go ahead. Just.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
It's a gain of a
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time.
Put it back.
Sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now
They'll throw here out of the gun. Going deep down.
That's your daddy, for one. For two, you don't dictate.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wins, it's 4th down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
41-yard line.
Oh, excuse me.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any.
Oh, you should have let me tee it off on him, Tony.
They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Come on, line. Damn. Give me a second for the routes to develop. He wide open. Piss ass. That's an easy first down, man. He running in the secondary. I don't know what's up. Like, what the hell is they doing that everybody I play my offensive line? My offensive line ain't even bad like that.
But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
I'm tweaking. I had went away from Mixon. Mixon was rumbling. Trying to figure out this quarterback situation. Ooh, excuse me.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect.
Come on. 99 catching traffic. That's a linebacker, bro.
They attempted a deep ball there and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Fielded just inside the 20. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to
me.
give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Would y'all stop with the rollover shit?
Right in the middle of the field, and I don't think you got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
See, I didn't know we can go for it on with one. I would have went for it last time. I thought, see, I don't know. I be forgetting that rule. That rule. I would have went for it when I had 4th and 1, but I thought I had to be past the 50.
Now they look to pay it off on
I ain't gonna lie, that should be throwing me off.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this
Nope, we didn't go to to Walgreens, Rihanna.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Who do you think you be talking to? Don't nobody have to ask you, do you want
From
nothing?
the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, come on, man. They would not give me a pick.
Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done
Be
a
my
nice job
guess.
against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around
Oh,
the
shit, I don't know what I just picked.
A good pickup there, 26
I heard you, baby.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Oh, well. I can't even get them to go all back.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Bengals 13.
Huh? I don't remember.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Man, my defense didn't even play bad. Man, my offense is just not clicking.
Last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions.
I don't know what's going on with the offense. This dude is throwing. They're not throwing the ball right. Getting way too many picks. That's how everybody keeps scoring off of turnovers. They're not even driving.
About to get going. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit. And time fading.
Say what?
3rd time tonight he's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
McManus's point after is good, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he comes back with one complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 17. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 84 yards. And the Broncos add on. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
Yeah, I been gave up. I don't know what's up. Like, why my quarterback just threw off his back foot on that throw. I was standing straight up, and when I throw it, he just slung it off his back foot. When I don't know what's going on.
He's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
After the touchdown, here's
I was standing straight, and he just slung it off his back foot when I threw it. I wasn't retreating backwards. I wasn't pressing back on the stick. I'm actually pressing up and to the sideline on the stick.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone. It's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
What's wrong, baby?
They run the counter now on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Bengals' 20-yard line.
Quit talking about it. Drill green. 91 is the mic.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
To kick off for Denver.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 20. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 2.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final
Charles,
score.
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.